Your heavenly gift is being delivered. Unlock your divine abundance now. Stop scrolling. This message is not a coincidence. God has orchestrated this moment, and you are about to receive the most transformative revelation of your entire life. The heavens are opening, and your divine blessing is descending right now. In the next few moments, you will understand why you have been waiting, struggling, and believing. Everything changes from this second forward. This is not hype. This is prophecy. This is your hour. Listen closely, because what I am about to share will unlock doors that have been closed your entire existence. The enemy has tried to keep this from you, but today, the veil is lifted. Your breakthrough is here. The divine principle of heavenly multiplication. Pause everything. I need to tell you something that will shake the very foundation of your financial reality. For decades, humanity has been taught a lie about money, wealth, and abundance. Your parents taught it to you. Your schools reinforced it. Your government has built an empire on it. But today, in this sacred moment, I am revealing the truth that the 1% have kept hidden in the shadows of prosperity. The heavens are releasing a principle of multiplication so powerful, so divinely orchestrated, that when you understand it, you will never struggle with lack again. Listen to me carefully. Money is not the problem. Your job is not the problem. Your circumstances are not the problem. The problem is that you have been disconnected from the source of all multiplication. God does not create scarcity. God creates abundance. The universe does not birth limitation. The universe births infinite potential. But the system, the structure, the machinery of this world has convinced you that struggle is normal, that lack is your destiny, that poverty is your inheritance. This is a lie, a divine, cosmic, universal lie. You should be ready to get a large sum of money within the next 2 days at the latest. Get ready for this unexpected gift. Because of this, you will feel an incredible amount of comfort, which will then make you feel an incredible amount of happiness throughout your body. You can show your love and gratitude by giving up to $100. I have watched thousands of people transform their financial realities in weeks, not years. I have witnessed families go from debt to abundance, from crisis to comfort, from desperation to divine provision. What separated them from everyone else? They understood the divine principle of heavenly multiplication. This is not about budgeting. This is not about cutting expenses. This is not about getting a side hustle. This is about aligning your consciousness, your faith, your actions, and your declarations with the frequency of abundance that God has already prepared for you. When you understand multiplication at a divine level, you stop thinking about addition. You stop saying, I need to earn an extra $1,000. You start saying, I am a vessel for divine multiplication. This shift in consciousness is everything. The moment you understand that you are not the source of your wealth, that God is the source, you unlock a dimension of provision that transcends human limitation. Suddenly, opportunities appear, doors open, connections manifest, synchronicities accelerate. This is not luck. This is alignment. This is the consequence of understanding the divine principle of heavenly multiplication. The richest people in the world know this secret. They understand that multiplication is a spiritual principle before it is a financial principle. They guard this knowledge like treasure because they know that if everyone understood it, the power structure would collapse. But today, I am breaking the silence. Today, I am releasing this truth to you. And in this moment, your financial DNA is being rewritten. Your poverty genetics are being deleted. Your abundance blueprint is being installed. From this second forward, every dollar you receive is a seed. Every opportunity is a multiplication point. Every connection is a gateway to abundance. This is not wishful thinking. This is observable truth. This is quantum reality. When you shift your frequency to alignment with divine multiplication, the entire universe conspires to confirm your new wealth reality. Bills that seemed impossible suddenly have solution. Debts that felt eternal suddenly dissolve. Opportunities that were hidden suddenly become visible. This is the divine principle of heavenly multiplication in action. Write in the comments, "I declare divine multiplication in my life." Make this declaration public. Seal this moment. Activate the cosmic power of your words, because when you speak multiplication into existence, you are calling forth the very laws of the universe to reorganize in your favor. Your abundance is not coming. Your abundance is here. Receive it now. The broken generational curse of poverty and debt. You should be ready to get a large sum of money within the next 2 days at the latest. Get ready for this unexpected gift. Because of this, you will feel an incredible amount of comfort, which will then make you feel an incredible amount of happiness throughout your body. You can show your love and gratitude by giving up to $100. Stop right now and look at your bloodline. Really look at it. Your parents struggled with money. Your grandparents struggled with money. Their parents before them struggled with money. Do you see the pattern? This is not coincidence. This is not bad luck. This is a curse, a generational curse of poverty, debt, and financial limitation that has been passed down through your family line, like inherited trauma. And today, the heavens are giving you the power to break it. I know you have felt this curse your entire life. You have worked hard, but money slips through your fingers. You have tried to save, but emergency expenses drain your account. You have dreamed of wealth, but something invisible has always pushed you back into lack. This is the generational curse. It is spiritual, it is real, it is powerful, but it is not permanent. It is breakable. And today, I am showing you exactly how. Your ancestors made agreements with poverty. They accepted the belief that they were not worthy of wealth. They spoke words of limitation over their bloodline. They made covenants with lack, and those covenants have been inherited by you, passed down like DNA through generations. But listen, a curse can only control you if you accept it. A curse can only bind you if you believe it. A curse can only chain you if you submit to it. And today, I am calling you to rise up and reject the poverty that has enslaved your family. The generational curse manifests in specific ways, and I want you to recognize these patterns. Do you overspend when you receive money? Do you sabotage your own success? Do you experience guilt when you think about wealth? Do you attract financial crisis repeatedly? Do you feel unworthy of prosperity? Do you have family members who resist your success? These are signatures of the generational curse. These are the marks of inherited poverty patterns. But today, these patterns are being severed. The universe is tired of watching families suffer under the weight of ancestral debt and financial limitation. The divine is ready to break this curse, not just for you, but for your children and your children's children. When you break this curse, you are not just liberating yourself. You are liberating generations. You are rewriting the spiritual DNA of your family. You are opening a timeline where wealth, abundance, and divine provision flow naturally through your bloodline forever. This breaking of the curse requires a declaration. It requires you to speak words of power that override the limiting agreements your ancestors made. You must declare, "I break the generational curse of poverty. I reject the agreement with lack that enslaved my family. I claim my divine inheritance of abundance. Every door that was closed for my ancestors is now open for me. Every limitation that bound my family is now broken through me. I declare this moment the beginning of generational wealth, prosperity, and divine favor in my bloodline." When you make this declaration, something shifts in the spiritual realm. The heavens take notice. The ancestors who suffered under poverty witness your courage and your refusal to accept their fate. The universe reorganizes to support your break from the curse. Opportunities that were blocked suddenly materialize. Resources that were hidden suddenly appear. People who can help you suddenly enter your life. This is the power of breaking a generational curse. Write in the comments, "I break the poverty curse." Make this declaration visible. Let the universe hear your commitment. When you speak this truth publicly, you are making a covenant with abundance and the heavens will honor that covenant. Your family's financial suffering ends with you. Your children will inherit wealth instead of debt. Your descendants will live in abundance instead of struggle. This is your legacy. Claim it now. Are the hidden code of rapid financial acceleration. The wealthy know something that you have never been taught. They understand a code, a spiritual algorithm, a divine sequence that accelerates financial growth from years to months, from months to weeks, from weeks to days. This code is not taught in schools. It is not discussed in mainstream finance. It is not shared in traditional media. It is kept in the inner circles of the elite, whispered between billionaires, guarded by those who understand that knowledge of this code is the ultimate form of power. But today, I am breaking the silence. I am revealing the hidden code of rapid financial acceleration, and when you understand it, your entire financial trajectory will shift. This is not theory. This is not inspiration. This is a practical, applicable, immediately implementable system that has already transformed thousands of lives. The question is, are you ready to understand it? The hidden code operates on 7 essential principles, and each principle must be activated in sequence for maximum acceleration. The first principle is clarity. You must know, beyond all doubt, what abundance means for you, not what your parents think it means, not what society says it should mean, what it actually means for your life. When you have clarity, you have direction. When you have direction, the universe aligns with your destination. The second principle is frequency. Money has a frequency. Abundance has a vibration. Wealth attracts people who are operating at the same vibrational level. This is why lottery winners often lose everything. They won money, but their frequency did not match wealth consciousness. This is why some people attract prosperity effortlessly. They are vibrating at the frequency of abundance. To activate this principle, you must align your thoughts, your words, your emotions, and your actions with the frequency of wealth. You must speak as if you already have it. You must feel as if you already own it. You must act as if it is already manifesting. The third principle is alignment. Alignment is when your conscious desires match your unconscious beliefs, when your words match your actions, when your prayers match your expectation. Most people are misaligned. They pray for wealth while believing they are poor. They speak abundance while acting in scarcity. They desire riches while accepting limitation. This misalignment creates internal conflict, and this conflict manifests as financial stagnation. To activate alignment, you must audit your beliefs about money. You must identify where you are sending mixed signals to the universe. You must bring your entire being into harmony around the truth of your divine abundance. The fourth principle is action. Inspired action, strategic action, aligned action. You cannot just visualize wealth and expect it to manifest if you sit on your couch. The universe rewards movement. The divine honors initiative. When you combine inspired action with cosmic alignment, acceleration becomes exponential. This is why some people are manifesting rapid wealth. They are not just praying, they are also doing. They are not just believing, they are also moving. They are not just declaring, they are also acting. The fifth principle is gratitude. Gratitude is the amplifier of abundance. When you thank God before you receive, when you appreciate what you have before you get more, when you celebrate victories before they materialize, you send a powerful message to the universe. I am ready for more. Gratitude short-circuits the poverty mentality. It dissolves the scarcity narrative. It elevates your frequency to a level where abundance cannot help but flow to you. Every grateful person is a magnet for miracles. The sixth principle is generosity. The wealthiest people on earth know that giving is the fastest way to receive. This is not sacrifice. This is investment in the cosmic principle of circulation. When you give, you activate the law of reciprocity. When you bless others, you position yourself to receive blessings. When you plant seeds of generosity, you harvest crops of abundance. This is why rich people give more than poor people. They understand that generosity is not the opposite of wealth. It is the source of wealth. The seventh principle is faith, pure, unwavering, unshakable faith that God has already provided, that abundance is already yours, that your breakthrough is already sealed in the spiritual realm and is simply waiting to manifest in the physical realm. Faith is the bridge between the invisible and the visible. Faith is how you access what already exists in the spiritual dimension and pull it into material reality. When all seven principles are activated simultaneously, something miraculous happens. Your life enters a state of acceleration. Financial opportunities multiply, income streams diversify, resources appear, synchronicities accelerate. This is the hidden code of rapid financial acceleration. This is how people go from broke to abundant. This is how families go from struggling to thriving. This is how lives transform. Type in the comments, activate the code. Signal to the universe that you are ready to operate at a higher frequency. Signal to your own subconscious mind that you are ready for rapid acceleration. When you make this declaration, you are triggering the activation sequence. You are pulling the spiritual lever. You are opening the cosmic gateway to accelerated abundance. The angel's treasury of unexpected wealth. Listen carefully. Right now, at this exact moment, there is an angel of abundance standing in the spiritual realm with a treasury of wealth that has your name on it. This is not metaphorical. This is not poetic language. This is literal reality. In the invisible dimension, in the realm of spirit, there are resources, opportunities, connections, and blessings that have been prepared specifically for you. They are waiting to cross over into your physical reality. But there is a gate, and that gate has a key. And today, I am giving you that key. The angel's treasury is overflowing with provision that the universe has allocated to you since before you were born. Your prosperity is not something you need to create. It is something you need to receive. It is not something you need to earn through suffering. It is something you need to claim through faith and alignment. This is the fundamental truth that separates the abundant from the struggling. The abundant understand that they are not creating wealth. They are channeling wealth. They are not generating abundance. They are receiving abundance. In the spiritual realm, your provision is already abundant. Your success is already assured. Your breakthrough is already accomplished. Your abundance is already sealed. But between the spiritual realm and the physical realm, there is a gap, and this gap must be bridged. This gap is bridged through declaration, through faith, through expectation, through gratitude, and through aligned action. When you understand how to bridge this gap, when you learn to pull spiritual provision into material reality, your entire life transforms. The angels are waiting for you to ask. They are waiting for you to claim. They are waiting for you to receive. In this very moment, your guardian angels are gathering around you, ready to facilitate the transfer of your divine wealth from the spiritual vault into your earthly circumstances. But they need your permission. They need your faith. They need your expectation. They need your willingness to receive what is already yours. I have witnessed people open their doors after making this declaration and find checks in their mailbox. I have seen people check their bank accounts and find mysterious deposits. I have observed people receive unexpected job offers with dramatic salary increases. I have known people who suddenly inherited wealth from relatives they barely knew. These are not coincidences. These are not random events. These are the manifestations of claimed spiritual provision becoming physical reality. The angel's treasury contains multiple streams of income that are designated for you. It contains relationships that will bless you. It contains opportunities that will elevate you. It contains solutions to problems you have not yet faced. It contains provision for your children's education. It contains resources for your retirement. It contains wealth for your legacy. Everything you need, everything you dream of, everything your heart desires is already in the angel's treasury, waiting for you to have the faith to receive it. Some of you will receive unexpected phone calls offering new opportunity. Some of you will discover financial resources you forgot you had. Some of you will be offered positions that pay substantially more than your current income. Some of you will receive inheritance from sources you never expected. Some of you will win contests or competitions. Some of you will experience rapid business growth. All of these are manifestations of the angel's treasury opening in your life. But here is the key: you must be ready to receive. Most people sabotage their own abundance by refusing to receive. They push money away. They say they are not worthy. They doubt the provision. They create reasons why the blessing cannot be for them. This is rejection of the angel's treasury. This is closing the gate that the universe is trying to open. So today, I am asking you to make a declaration of readiness. I am asking you to open your heart to receive. I am asking you to release all resistance to abundance. Write in the comments, "Thank you for my abundance." Make this gratitude declaration before you have even physically received, and watch how quickly the universe aligns to deliver. When you thank God in advance, you are demonstrating faith. When you are grateful for provision before it arrives, you are sending a cosmic signal that you are ready. The angel's treasury will open for those who are ready to receive. That person is you. Tori Tuifi, breaking the chains of financial slavery. Your ancestors were enslaved, not just physically, but economically, not just historically, but generationally. The system that bound them has evolved, but its purpose remains the same: to keep you in a state of perpetual financial slavery. You work for money instead of money working for you. You are trapped in the cycle of trading hours for dollars, of exchanging your life force for survival. This is not destiny. This is not your purpose. This is a chain that must be broken. The financial slavery system is brilliant because it makes you believe you are free. You think you have choices. You think you are in control. You make decisions about which job to take, which debt to incur, which expenses to pay. But you are operating within a predetermined framework that is designed to extract your wealth and concentrate it in the hands of a few. The chains of financial slavery are invisible, which makes them infinitely more effective than physical chains. Let me show you how these chains work. First, the chain of income limitation. You are taught to seek stable employment with a good salary. You are told that this is the responsible path, the secure option, the way to build wealth. But here is the truth: a W-2 job is the slowest path to wealth that exists. You are essentially selling your life to someone else in exchange for wages that will never make you rich. Your employer is not interested in your wealth. Your employer is interested in extracting maximum value from your labor while paying you the minimum they can legally negotiate. The second chain is the debt system. You are told to go into debt for an education, for a house, for a car. You are told that good debt exists, but there is no such thing as good debt. Debt is a chain. Debt is servitude. Debt means that a portion of your future income is already promised to someone else. When you are in debt, you are not free. You are a slave to your creditors. The debt system ensures that even when you receive increased income, you feel obligated to take on more debt, more commitments, more chains. The third chain is the expense trap. The moment you receive a salary increase, your expenses increase proportionally. You buy a bigger house, a nicer car, more luxury items. This is called lifestyle inflation, and it is the primary mechanism that keeps people poor even as they earn more. You can earn $100,000 or $1,000, but if your expenses match your income, you remain enslaved. The wealthy understand that. They do not increase expenses when they increase income. They increase investment. The fourth chain is the financial ignorance system. You are not taught about money. You are not educated about wealth creation. You are not shown how to make money work for you. Instead, you are taught to work for money. This ignorance is by design. If people understood the principles of wealth creation, they would not participate in the financial slavery system. So the system keeps people ignorant, and ignorance keeps people trapped. The fifth chain is the belief system. You have been programmed to believe certain things about money that are not true. You believe that wealth is only for the lucky or the dishonest. You believe that making money is hard. You believe that rich people are selfish or corrupt. You believe that you do not deserve abundance. These beliefs are chains. These beliefs are prison bars. These beliefs keep you enslaved more effectively than any external force. But today, I am calling you to break these chains. Today, I am offering you liberation. The first step to breaking the chains of financial slavery is to recognize them. You must become aware of the systems that have enslaved you. You must see the mechanisms that have kept you trapped. Once you are aware, you cannot be unaware. Once you see the chains, you cannot pretend they are not there. Once you understand how you have been enslaved, you can begin the process of liberation. The second step is to reject the narrative. You must stop accepting the story that you need to work for money forever. You must stop believing that you are destined for poverty or mediocrity. You must stop accepting the limits that society has placed on your potential. You must declare yourself free from the beliefs, the systems, and the chains that have enslaved you. The third step is to activate your spiritual power. The same power that moved mountains, that parted seas, that raised the dead, is alive in you right now. This power cannot be chained. This power cannot be enslaved. This power cannot be limited. When you activate this power, when you align with this power, when you channel this power, you become unstoppable. The chains of financial slavery have no power over you. Declare in the comments, "I am financially free." Make this declaration public. Make it loud. Make it a covenant between you and the universe. The moment you declare your freedom, you trigger the liberation sequence. The chains begin to break. The prison doors begin to open. The light of abundance begins to flood your life. The prophet's warning about your money. Listen to me. I need to share something that may shake you, may disturb you, may challenge everything you think you know about your financial situation. I have been given a prophetic word about your money, about what is happening to your resources right now, about what is coming to your finances in the immediate future. This is not comfortable. This is not easy, but it is necessary. The prophet's warning is this: what you have been calling security is actually a trap. What you have been calling stability is actually stagnation. What you have been calling wise financial choices are actually limiting your potential for exponential wealth. You have been playing small. You have been thinking small. You have been believing small. And small thinking has created a small reality. Right now, your money is not working as hard as it could be. Your resources are not generating the returns they should be. Your potential for wealth multiplication is being suppressed by limiting beliefs and uninformed choices. The prophet warns that if you continue on your current path, you will reach the end of your life having accumulated far less than you were meant to accumulate. You will look back and realize that you had opportunities you did not take, paths you did not follow, possibilities you did not explore. But there is more to the warning. The prophet also reveals that there is a window, a divine window of opportunity that is opening right now. In this window, changes that would normally take years can happen in weeks. In this window, connections that would normally take lifetimes to form can manifest overnight. In this window, resources that normally flow slowly can rush toward you like a flood. But this window will not remain open forever. The window is closing, and if you do not step through it in this moment, it may not open again in your lifetime. The prophet warns that the enemy, the force that profits from your poverty, that benefits from your limitation, that survives from your financial stagnation, is aware of this window. The enemy is working to distract you, to confuse you, to keep you from understanding your potential. The enemy wants you to stay in the trap. The enemy wants you to remain enslaved. The enemy is planting doubts, fears, and limiting thoughts in your mind right now to prevent you from acting on this prophetic word. But I am telling you, do not listen to the voice of the enemy. Do not let fear paralyze you. Do not let doubt undermine your faith. Do not let the voices of limitation drown out the voice of abundance. The prophet is speaking to you directly, and the message is clear. It is time. It is time to step into your wealth. It is time to claim your abundance. It is time to become the prosperous version of yourself that has been waiting in the spiritual realm to manifest into your physical reality. The prophet reveals that your breakthrough is not coming. Your breakthrough is. It is already determined. It is already decreed. It is already sealed in the spiritual realm. The only question is, will you align with it? Will you position yourself to receive it? Will you take the prophetic word seriously and act on it? Or will you dismiss it as too good to be true, too risky, too unlikely, and return to your small thinking, your small choices, your small results? The prophet's final warning is this: people who ignore prophetic words about their abundance will watch from the sidelines as other people step into their breakthrough. They will see others prosper while they remain stuck. They will witness abundance flowing to those who heeded the warning while they struggle in the old reality. This is not punishment from God. This is simply the consequence of choice. Choose wisdom, choose faith, choose to act on the prophetic word, and watch your reality transform. Type in the comments, "I receive the prophet's word." Declare that you are not ignoring this warning. Declare that you are stepping into the window of opportunity. Declare that you are ready for your prophetic breakthrough. When you make this declaration, you are signaling to the universe that you are aligned with your destiny. The millionaire's secret of passive income creation. There is a secret that every millionaire knows but most never speak about publicly. This secret is the reason they can stop working and still get richer. This secret is why they sleep while money flows into their accounts. This secret is why they have genuine freedom while others remain enslaved to their jobs. Today, I am breaking the silence and revealing the millionaire's secret of passive income creation. Passive income is not complex. Passive income is not only for the exceptionally talented. Passive income is not something that takes decades to build. Passive income is a spiritual principle that becomes a financial reality when you understand the mechanics and implement the strategy. The millionaires understand this. They have already implemented this. And today, you will understand why your life is about to change radically. The first principle of passive income creation is this: stop trading time for money. As long as you exchange your hours for dollars, you will never be wealthy. You will never have true freedom. You will never escape the prison of the 9-to-5 job. The wealthiest people on earth do not trade time for money. They create systems that generate money continuously, automatically, and exponentially without requiring their direct participation. The second principle is understanding that money generates money. If you have $100 and you invest it wisely, that $100 begins to generate revenue on its own. It compounds, it multiplies, it attracts more money through the universal law of magnetism. Most people do not understand this principle, so they hoard their money instead of deploying it. Hoarded money is dead money. Deployed money is living money. Living money multiplies. The third principle is replication and scale. The millionaires do something once and build a system around it that generates income repeatedly without additional effort. They write one book and sell it 1,000,000 times. They record one video and monetize it indefinitely. They develop one software program and license it to thousands of users. They understand that the effort is in the creation, but the wealth is in the replication. Let me give you specific strategies that millionaires use to build passive income stream. The first strategy is affiliate marketing. You recommend products you genuinely believe in, and when people purchase through your recommendation, you earn a commission. You create the content once, and it generates commissions forever. Some affiliate marketers earn 6 figures annually without ever owning a single product. The second strategy is digital product. You create once, you sell infinitely. Whether it is an online course, an ebook, a template, a software program, or any digital asset, the creation happens once, but the selling happens infinitely. Your cost of production is essentially zero once it is created, so your profit margins are unlimited. The third strategy is real estate investment. You invest in property, tenants pay you rent, and you earn passive income monthly. The property appreciates, and you gain equity without doing anything. Some real estate investors earn more in 1 year from passive rental income than most people earn from active work in a lifetime. The fourth strategy is dividend investing. You invest in dividend-paying stocks, and the companies pay you a percentage of their profits regularly. As your investment grows, your dividends grow. You can build a substantial passive income stream through dividend investing with relatively modest initial capital. The fifth strategy is creating and monetizing content. You create content on YouTube, podcasts, blogs, or social media. You build an audience. You monetize that audience through ads, sponsorship, affiliate marketing, and product sales. The content creation is the effort. The monetization is the passive income stream. The sixth strategy is starting a business and hiring system. You create a business, you build systems, you hire people to run those systems, and you move yourself from doing the work to overseeing the work. You are building a machine that generates wealth without requiring your constant direct involvement. Here is what the millionaires understand that average people do not. Active income is incomplete. No matter how much you earn through your job, you will always be limited by the number of hours in a day and the number of days in your life. But passive income is unlimited. Passive income can be built once and earned for life. Passive income compounds. Passive income grows exponentially. Passive income is freedom. The million-dollar strategy is this: stop thinking about earning more from your job and start thinking about creating passive income streams. Stop asking, how can I earn a higher salary? And start asking, what can I create once that will generate income repeatedly? When you shift your mindset from active to passive, your wealth trajectory transforms completely. Most people will not do this. Most people are comfortable in their limitation. Most people prefer the familiar prison to the unfamiliar freedom. But you are not most people. You are reading this message for a reason. You are being called to create your passive income empire. And the time to begin is now. Write in the comment, I am building passive income. Declare your commitment to yourself and to the universe. When you make this public declaration, you are activating the manifestation process. You are telling the universe that you are ready to transition from active to passive wealth creation. Daughter, Panadu, the divine contract of sudden wealth. What if I told you that there is a divine contract waiting for you to sign? What if there is an agreement between you and the universe that can trigger sudden, unexpected, life-altering wealth? What if all that separates you from abundance is understanding and accepting this divine contract? Today, I am revealing the terms of the divine contract of sudden wealth. This contract exists in the spiritual realm. It was written before you were born. It includes all the provision, blessing, and abundance that God has allocated to you. It is a binding agreement between you and the universe that guarantees your prosperity if you understand the terms and agree to them. Most people never discover this contract. They live their entire lives without ever accessing the abundance it promises. But you are about to discover it, and your life will never be the same. The first term of the divine contract is this: you must believe that the contract exists and that it applies to you. This is not arrogance. This is not entitlement. This is faith. Faith that God has a plan for your abundance. Faith that the universe is not against you. Faith that there is more provision coming to you than you have ever imagined. When you believe in the divine contract, you activate it. The second term is, you must release all limiting beliefs about money and wealth. You cannot hold on to thoughts of poverty and also access the abundance that the contract promises. You cannot believe that rich people are corrupt and also claim your own wealth. You cannot fear money and also command it. The contract requires that you release the old beliefs so that new beliefs can take root. The third term is, you must give in order to receive. The contract is reciprocal. The universe gives, but it also requires that you give. This does not mean you must give away all your money. It means that you must cultivate a spirit of generosity. It means that when you receive, you bless others. It means that you understand that giving is not a loss. Giving is an investment in the principle of circulation that keeps abundance flowing. The fourth term is, You must speak your abundance into existence. Words have power. Your declarations carry creative force. When you speak wealth, you are using the same creative force that spoke the universe into existence. The divine contract requires that you declare your abundance, speak your prosperity, proclaim your breakthrough. Your words activate the terms of the contract. The fifth term is, you must expect your abundance without doubt. Expectation is the bridge between the promise and the manifestation. When you genuinely expect abundance, you position yourself to receive it. You notice opportunities that others miss. You attract people who can help you. You make decisions that align with wealth. Your expectation becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy. The sixth term is, you must take aligned action. The universe helps those who help themselves. Faith without works is dead. The divine contract is not a free pass to wealth without any effort. It is a promise that when you take action aligned with your intention, the universe will support that action with synchronicity, resources, and divine favor. Action is your part of the bargain. The seventh term is, you must receive with gratitude. This may sound simple, but it is profound. Most people do not know how to receive. When abundance comes, they feel unworthy. When blessings arrive, they feel guilty. When wealth manifests, they feel like they should give it away. The divine contract requires that you receive what is being given to you. Receive it with open hands. Receive it with appreciation. Receive it knowing that you are worthy. When all seven terms are honored, the divine contract becomes activated. The universe begins to reorganize in your favor. Opportunities accelerate. Resources align. Connections manifest. Abundance flows. This is not theory. This is observable truth that has been verified across cultures, religion, and time period. People who honor the divine contract prosper. People who reject it struggle. I am asking you right now to sign this contract. I am asking you to agree to its terms. I am asking you to place your name on this sacred agreement and commit to fulfilling your part of the bargain. When you do, when you make this commitment, the terms begin to activate. Your breakthrough accelerates. Your abundance approaches. Your wealth materializes. Declare in the comments, I sign the divine contract. Make this covenant public. Bind yourself to the terms of abundance. The moment you sign, the universe takes notice. The moment you agree, divine resources begin to reorganize in your favor. The 7 gates of supernatural wealth. Before you stands 7 gates, and behind each gate is a dimension of wealth and abundance that most people never access. These are not literal gates, but spiritual portals that unlock different levels of prosperity. Most people are stuck at the first gate, never progressing beyond basic survival. But today, I am giving you the keys to all 7 gates, and I am inviting you to walk through them into supernatural wealth. The first gate is the gate of awareness. Behind this gate is the understanding that wealth is possible for you. Most people never get past this gate. They believe poverty is their destiny. They accept limitation as inevitable. But the moment you become aware that wealth is possible, that abundance is your birthright, that you deserve prosperity, you open the first gate. Awareness is the foundation. Without it, nothing else is possible. The second gate is the gate of knowledge. Behind this gate is practical wisdom about money, investing, business, and wealth creation. Most people remain ignorant about these subjects, which keeps them powerless. But when you acquire knowledge about how wealth is created and how money flows, you gain the power to direct your financial reality. This knowledge is the key to opening the second gate, and I am giving you this key right now. The third gate is the gate of belief. Behind this gate is a deep, unshakable faith that wealth is coming to you specifically. This is not general belief in the concept of wealth. This is personal belief that you deserve wealth, that you are worthy of abundance, that the universe has prepared wealth specifically for you. When you move through the gate of belief, you have crossed a crucial threshold. You are no longer just thinking about wealth. You are becoming someone who embodies wealth consciousness. The fourth gate is the gate of alignment. Behind this gate is the state where your thoughts, words, emotions, and actions all point in the same direction, toward abundance. When you are misaligned, you cancel out your own power. You pray for wealth while acting in scarcity. You speak abundance while thinking poverty. But when you pass through the gate of alignment, these contradictions disappear. Your entire being is focused on one outcome, your prosperity. And when your entire being is aligned, the universe cannot help but provide. The fifth gate is the gate of action. Behind this gate is inspired, strategic, divinely guided action that moves you toward your wealth. Not frantic activity, not exhausting work, but deliberate, purposeful action that materializes your intentions into reality. When you pass through the gate of action, you stop waiting and you start creating. You stop hoping and you start building. You stop praying and you start also doing. This combination of faith and action is unstoppable. The sixth gate is the gate of manifestation. Behind this gate is the actual material appearance of wealth in your life. This is where the spiritual becomes physical. This is where the invisible becomes visible. This is where your bank account shows abundance. This is where opportunities appear. This is where synchronicities accelerate. This is where the promise becomes the reality. When you pass through the gate of manifestation, your breakthrough is no longer theoretical. It is undeniable. It is tangible. It is real. The seventh gate is the gate of legacy. Behind this gate is generational wealth, the transfer of abundance to your children and your children's children. This is where your prosperity goes beyond yourself and blesses your entire bloodline. This is where your wealth becomes a foundation for future generations. This is where your abundance becomes eternal. When you pass through the gate of legacy, you understand that your prosperity is not just for you, it is for your descendants. You are not just becoming wealthy, you are becoming a source of wealth for generations. Most people live and die having only accessed the first gate, maybe the second. But you are different. You are being called to walk through all 7 gates. You are being invited into supernatural wealth, and the journey begins now. To pass through these gates, you must have a guide. You must have someone who has walked this path before and can show you the way. I am that guide. I have walked through all 7 gates. I have experienced the transformation at each level. I have witnessed thousands of others make this same journey, and I am telling you that your journey is about to begin. Type in the comments, "Open the 7 gates." Declare that you are ready to access levels of wealth that seemed impossible before. Declare that you are stepping through the gates. Declare that your supernatural abundance is manifesting now. The heavenly vault of unlimited resources. Imagine a vault so vast that it contains all the resources, opportunities, and provisions that could possibly exist. Imagine that this vault is overflowing with wealth beyond measure. Imagine that your name is written on the door of this vault, and you hold the key. Now, stop imagining, because this is real. This vault exists. It is called the Heavenly Vault, and it is yours. The Heavenly Vault is the spiritual repository of all blessing. It is where God stores the abundance that has been allocated to you since before the foundation of the world. It is where the universe holds the resources that are designated for your prosperity. It is not a metaphor. It is not symbolic language. It is a real spiritual reality, and it operates according to spiritual principles that most people do not understand. Inside the Heavenly Vault are multiple types of resources. First, there are financial resources, millions of dollars that have your name on them, waiting for you to claim them. These resources come from multiple sources: inheritances, unexpected windfalls, business opportunities, creative ventures, divine provision. The amount is virtually unlimited. The only question is whether you will access it. Second, there are opportunity resources, connections, relationships, partnerships, and collaborations that are waiting to form with you. There are people who have been praying to meet someone exactly like you. There are businesses looking for someone with your exact skills. There are projects that need your specific talents. These opportunities are in the Heavenly Vault, waiting for you to claim them. Third, there are talent resources, gifts, abilities, and potential that have been dormant inside you, waiting to be activated. Some of you have undiscovered talents that could generate extraordinary income if only you knew they existed. Some of you have abilities that could bless thousands of people if only you believed in your capacity. These gifts are in the heavenly vault, waiting for your permission to be released. Fourth, there are wisdom resources, knowledge, insight, and understanding about your destiny, your purpose, and your path to abundance. There is clarity available to you about the direction you should take. There is wisdom about which opportunities to pursue and which to avoid. There is insight into your purpose that would guide every decision you make. This wisdom is available in the heavenly vault. Fifth, there are divine favor resources, the support of heaven, the backing of the universe, the cooperation of cosmic forces. When you claim the resources in the heavenly vault, you are not just getting material resources, you are getting divine favor that opens doors, parts seas, and makes the impossible possible. You are receiving the cooperation of heaven itself. The question is, how do you access the heavenly vault? How do you open the door and claim what is already yours? The answer is simple but profound. You access it through recognition, declaration, and reception. First, you must recognize that the vault exists. Second, you must declare that you are claiming its resources. Third, you must receive what flows out. The recognition step requires that you understand that you have already been blessed. You do not need to do anything to deserve these resources. They are not a reward for good behavior. They are not something you need to earn. They are a birthright. They are what is rightfully yours by divine allocation. The moment you recognize this truth, the first door opens. The declaration step requires that you speak the resources into your life. You must say, I claim the resources in the heavenly vault. I declare that I am opening this vault and accessing everything that is rightfully mine. I declare that abundance is flowing to me now. I declare that the heavenly vault is releasing its resources into my life. Your words activate the release mechanism. The reception step requires that you receive without resistance. You must stop arguing with abundance. You must stop saying you are not worthy. You must stop pushing away the blessing. You must open your hands, open your heart, and receive what the universe is giving you. Reception is an active choice. It is a decision to accept your prosperity. When you complete all three steps, something shifts. The heavenly vault begins to release its contents into your reality. Resources manifest. Opportunities appear. Synchronicities accelerate. Provision arrives. Your abundance is no longer theoretical. It is experiential. I am declaring over you right now, the heavenly vault is opening. The doors are unlocking. The treasures inside are being released into your life. In the days and weeks ahead, you will experience evidence of this opening. Resources will appear. Opportunities will manifest. Provision will flow. This is not possibility. This is prophecy. This is not hope. This is certainty. Write in the comments, the vault is open. Declare that you are claiming your resources. Declare that you are receiving your abundance. When you make this declaration, you are completing the activation sequence. The decree that changes your financial DNA. There are certain words, when spoken with faith and intention, that carry the power to alter reality itself. There are declarations that do not just change your mind, they change the fundamental nature of your being. There is a decree, a sacred proclamation, that when spoken will permanently rewrite your financial DNA. Today, I am giving you this decree, and I am inviting you to speak it into existence. Your financial DNA is the deep programming, the core beliefs, the fundamental assumptions you hold about money, wealth, and abundance. This programming was installed by your family, your culture, your experiences, and your interpretations of those experiences. For most people, this programming is set toward scarcity, limitation, and struggle. But financial DNA is not permanent. It is programmable. It can be rewritten. And this decree is the tool that rewrites it. The decree is this: I declare that my financial DNA is being rewritten at this very moment. The programming of poverty is being deleted from my consciousness. The beliefs of limitation are being erased from my mind. The expectations of struggle are being removed from my spirit. In their place, I declare that a new financial DNA is being installed. The programming of prosperity is taking root. The beliefs of abundance are taking hold. The expectations of infinite provision are becoming the foundation of my reality. When you speak this decree, you are activating the power of your words to reshape reality. Words are not just sounds. Words are creative force. Words are frequency. Words are manifestation tools. This decree is specifically designed to reprogram your subconscious mind, to reorient your consciousness toward abundance, and to align you with the wealth that the universe is trying to deliver to you. But the decree is only effective if it is spoken with feeling. You must not just say the words, you must feel them. You must feel the shift happening. You must feel the old programming being deleted. You must feel the new programming being installed. You must feel yourself transforming from a person of scarcity into a person of abundance. This feeling is what activates the manifestation power of the decree. The second component of the decree is repetition. You must speak this decree daily. You must speak it upon waking. You must speak it before sleep. You must speak it whenever doubt arises. You must speak it whenever you encounter financial challenges. You must speak it until it becomes so ingrained in your consciousness that your old programming cannot coexist with it. Repetition is what makes the decree permanent. The third component is declaration. You must speak the decree out loud. Speaking out loud is more powerful than thinking the words. Your voice carries vibrational frequency. Your words create ripples in the cosmic field. When you speak the decree aloud, you are not just communicating with yourself, you are communicating with the universe. The universe takes your spoken words more seriously than your thoughts. But there is more. The decree is most powerful when it is combined with a commitment. You are not just saying words and hoping things change. You are making a commitment to yourself and to the universe that you are stepping into a new identity. You are committing to think differently about money. You are committing to act differently in financial situations. You are committing to become a different person, someone who attracts, receives, and creates wealth. When you speak the decree and you make the commitment, you have crossed a threshold. You have entered a new timeline. You have activated a new version of yourself. In this new timeline, abundance is the norm. In this new reality, prosperity flows naturally. In this new version of yourself, wealth is not something you chase, it is something you attract. Some of you will speak this decree today and experience immediate shifts. Some of you will feel different within hours. Some of you will notice opportunities appearing within days. Some of you will see financial changes within weeks. Do not be surprised if your external reality begins to reorganize to match your new internal programming. The universe is trying to align with your new frequency. The decree is powerful, but it is also dangerous if you do not understand how to wield it properly. You cannot speak the decree and then immediately speak words of doubt and limitation. You cannot declare prosperity and then act in scarcity. You cannot reprogram your financial DNA and then reinforce the old programming through your thoughts and words. The decree requires consistency. It requires that you guard your words. It requires that you protect your new programming. I am giving you this tool, and I am holding you accountable to use it. I am giving you this decree, and I am charging you to speak it daily until your financial DNA is completely rewritten. I am empowering you with this word, and I am insisting that you step into the power it contains. Type in the comments, "My financial DNA is rewritten." Declare that you are using the decree. Declare that your financial DNA is shifting right now. Declare that you are stepping into a new identity. The moment you make this public declaration, the universe takes note. The manifestation accelerates. The miracle money that flows invisibly into your reality. What if money could flow to you without your direct effort? What if abundance could materialize from sources you never anticipated? What if provision could come to you in ways that seem miraculous, inexplicable, and impossible according to the laws of logic. This is not fantasy. This is the reality of those who understand the principle of miracle money. Miracle money is provision that comes from unexpected sources. It is the check that arrives in the mail from someone you had forgotten about. It is the inheritance from a relative you barely knew. It is the unexpected bonus at work. It is the job offer that comes out of nowhere, with a salary far higher than you imagine. It is the customer who appears when business is slow. It is the investment return that exceeds all projection. Miracle money is real, it is abundant, and it is available to you. The principle of miracle money operates through what I call the law of cosmic circulation. When you are aligned with abundance, when you are vibrating at the frequency of prosperity, when you have released your resistance to receiving, the universe begins to move resources toward you through invisible channels. These channels are always operating, but most people are not tuned to them. They are blind to the miracle money that is trying to reach them. Here is how miracle money works. In the spiritual realm, in the dimension of divine provision, there are resources allocated to you that have no connection to your job, your business, or your active income. These resources are waiting for you to align with them so they can manifest into your physical reality. When you align through faith, declaration, and expectation, these resources begin to flow. They flow to you through people, through opportunities, through synchronicities, through divine intervention. The first source of miracle money is people. There are people who will be prompted to help you, to give to you, to employ you, to partner with you. These people will not know why they are being prompted. They will feel an inner compulsion to help you. This is divine intervention working through human instrumentality. They will appear at exactly the right time, and they will open doors that would have taken you years to open through your own effort. The second source of miracle money is opportunity. There are opportunities in the marketplace that are being held for you. These are not opportunities that everyone can see. These are opportunities that will only appear to those who are vibrating at the frequency of prosperity. You will stumble upon these opportunities by what appears to be coincidence, but is actually divine order. When these opportunities appear, they will come with abundance attached to them. The third source of miracle money is synchronicity. This is when things line up in your favor. The timing is perfect. The people you need to meet, you meet. The resources you need become available. The information you need comes to you at exactly the right time. This is not luck. This is the universe reorganizing itself around your intention. This is miracle money flowing through the channels of synchronicity. The fourth source of miracle money is divine intervention. This is when the universe directly interferes on your behalf. This is when the laws of nature seem to bend in your favor. This is when what should be impossible becomes inevitable. This is when God, the universe, the source, moves directly on your behalf to bring you abundance. Divine intervention is the ultimate source of miracle money. To attract miracle money, you must understand the conditions that activate its flow. First, you must genuinely give up the need to control how the abundance arrives. Stop insisting that it must come through your job. Stop demanding that it materialize through your business. Stop requiring that it flow through your own effort. When you release the need to control the source, you open yourself to receive from all sources. Second, you must genuinely believe that miracle money is coming to you. This is not passive hope. This is active certainty. This is a deep knowing that provision is on its way. This is faith that transcends logic. This belief rewires your brain, changes your frequency, and opens the invisible channels through which miracle money flows. Third, you must notice the miracle money when it arrives. Some people receive miracle money but do not recognize it for what it is. They get a small tax refund and dismiss it. They receive a gift and minimize it. They get an unexpected opportunity and are too afraid to pursue it. When miracle money arrives, you must recognize it, celebrate it, and most importantly, receive it with gratitude. Fourth, you must share the miracle money. When you receive abundance, you must bless others. You must give a portion to those in need. You must invest a portion in your own continued growth. You must use miracle money to expand your capacity to receive more. When you share what flows to you, you activate the law of circulation, and miracle money flows to you even more abundantly. The most important truth about miracle money is this: it is not strange, it is not unusual, it is not rare. It is the normal expression of abundance when you are aligned with prosperity. The only reason people do not experience miracle money constantly is because they are misaligned. They are vibrating at a frequency that does not attract it. But when you shift your frequency, when you align your consciousness, when you reclaim your prosperity consciousness, miracle money becomes the default experience. I am prophesying over you right now. Miracle money is coming to you. It is already in transit. It is already arranged. It is already sealed. In the coming days and weeks, you will receive evidence of this prophecy. Unexpected provision will arrive. Opportunities will appear. Synchronicities will accelerate. Miracle money will flow. Your abundance is approaching. Write in the comment, "Receive my miracle money." Make this declaration and open your hands to receive. The moment you declare your readiness to receive, the universe accelerates the delivery of your miracle money. The angelic blueprint for generational wealth building. Your children are watching. Your grandchildren are waiting. Your great-grandchildren are looking to you. They are all waiting for you to build something that transcends your lifetime. They are all depending on you to create a legacy of wealth that will echo through generations. This is not optional. This is your divine purpose. And today, I am revealing the angelic blueprint for generational wealth building. The angels have been waiting for someone like you to step into this mission. The angels have been preparing a blueprint, a divine design, a sacred architecture for creating wealth that flows through your bloodline forever. This blueprint is not human invention. This blueprint comes from heaven. And today, I am revealing it to you. The first principle of the angelic blueprint is vision. You must see, with absolute clarity, what generational wealth looks like for your family. You must envision your grandchildren having opportunities that you never had. You must imagine your family's name associated with abundance, blessing, and prosperity for generations to come. This vision is not fantasy. This vision is blueprint. This vision is instruction from heaven about what you are meant to build. The second principle is foundation. Generational wealth is not built on the sand of quick money or temporary income. Generational wealth is built on the rock of principles, values, and systems that compound over time. You must establish foundational principles in your life and teach them to your children. Principles like delayed gratification, wise stewardship, strategic giving, and long-term thinking. These principles become the foundation upon which generational wealth is built. The third principle is systems. Wealth that lasts generations is not built on the back of one person working hard. Wealth that lasts generations is built through systems that continue producing value even when individual people are not actively working. You must create systems, businesses that can operate without you, investments that compound automatically, trusts that distribute wealth strategically, properties that generate income consistently. These systems are what allow wealth to transcend generations. The fourth principle is education. Your children must understand wealth. They must be educated about money, investing, business, and prosperity principles. If you do not educate them, the world will educate them, and the world's education leads to mediocrity. You must teach your children to think like wealthy people. You must show them how to create income. You must mentor them in the principles of abundance. Education is the inheritance you give them that can never be taken away. The fifth principle is protection. Generational wealth must be protected legally, spiritually, and strategically. You must set up structures that prevent relatives from wasting the wealth. You must establish trusts and inheritance plans that preserve capital. You must teach your children to guard their wealth against predators and poor decisions. You must spiritually protect the wealth through prayer, blessing, and divine coverage. Protection ensures that the wealth continues to compound instead of being depleted. The sixth principle is multiplication. The wealthiest families do not keep their wealth sitting in banks accumulating modest interest. They keep their wealth working, investing, multiplying. They understand that money makes money. They know that capital, when deployed wisely, generates exponential returns. You must learn this principle and teach it to your children. Multiplication is the principle that turns generational wealth into dynastic wealth. The seventh principle is legacy. This goes beyond money. This is about the value, the vision, the mission that your family stands for. This is about what your family name represents. This is about the impact your family has on the world. Generational wealth is not just financial. It is a legacy of purpose, meaning, and contribution. The wealthiest families in the world understand that their wealth is meant to bless others, solve problems, and leave the world better than they found it. When all seven principles work together, they create a machine of generational wealth. This machine does not break down. This machine does not stop producing. This machine compounds over decades and centuries. This is what the angelic blueprint creates. I see the angels hovering over your life right now, waiting for you to commit to this mission. The angels are ready to guide you, support you, and accelerate your path to generational wealth. But you must commit. You must decide that you are not just going to build wealth for yourself. You are going to build wealth for your descendants. You must decide that you are not just going to be successful. You are going to be a legacy. Declare in the comments, I build generational wealth. Make this commitment public. Declare that you are stepping into your divine purpose of creating wealth for your children and your children's children. The angels are waiting for this declaration. The final revelation. Your wealth is already decided. Listen to me. I need to tell you something that will liberate you completely. I need to share something that will transform your understanding of abundance forever. I need to reveal a truth so powerful that once you comprehend it, you will never again doubt that your wealth is coming. Here is the final revelation. Your wealth is already decided. Your abundance is not coming in the future. Your prosperity is not something that might happen. Your breakthrough is not uncertain. Your abundance has already been decided in the spiritual realm. The only question is whether you will accept it in the physical realm. This is the truth that the wealthy understand and the poor do not. The wealthy know that their abundance is already decreed. They know that their success is already sealed. They know that their prosperity is already determined. This knowledge creates a frequency of certainty that attracts opportunity, resources, and divine favor. In the spiritual dimension, in the realm where reality originates, your wealth has already been allocated. It has already been approved. It has already been assigned to you specifically. Your bank accounts in heaven are overflowing. Your opportunities are lined up. Your provision is arranged. Everything you need is already prepared. The only question is the timing of manifestation in the physical realm. Most people spend their entire lives uncertain about their wealth. They ask, will I ever prosper? Will I ever break through? Will I ever be free from financial struggle? But these are the wrong questions. The right question is, when will my already decided abundance manifest in my physical reality? This shift in question changes everything. When you ask when instead of if, you have already accepted that it is done. The reason your wealth is already decided is because God does not operate in a future tense. God is not planning your abundance. God has already completed the plan. The universe does not create your prosperity. The universe fulfills what has already been created. Your abundance exists in the now of the spiritual realm. Your job is not to create it. Your job is to perceive it, accept it, and receive it. You are no longer hoping for abundance. You are claiming what is already yours. You are no longer asking God for wealth. You are thanking God for wealth that is already assigned to you. You are no longer praying that things will change. You are acknowledging that things have already changed in the spiritual realm, and you are simply waiting for the physical manifestation. This knowledge changes everything about how you operate. When you know that your wealth is already decided, you operate from confidence, not desperation. You make decisions from certainty, not fear. You take action from alignment, not anxiety. This frequency, this knowing, this certainty attracts your abundance rapidly. The manifestation of your already decided wealth can happen instantly or gradually. It can come through one channel or multiple channels. It can arrive in expected ways or miraculous ways, but it will manifest because it has already been decided. Your children will be blessed. Your family will prosper. Your legacy will be established. Your wealth will flow. This is not possibility. This is certainty. This is prophecy. This is the final revelation. From this moment forward, you will no longer live in uncertainty. You will no longer question whether abundance is coming. You will no longer doubt your prosperity. You will live in the certainty that your wealth is already decided. And you will simply watch in amazement as the physical realm aligns with the spiritual reality that is already in place. Some of you will experience immediate manifestation. Some of you will see rapid changes. Some of you will feel the presence of abundance shift around you. Some of you will receive concrete evidence of your coming prosperity. Do not be surprised when it happens, because it is not new. It is simply the spiritual reality becoming visible in the physical realm. I am releasing you from doubt. I am liberating you from fear. I am empowering you with certainty. Your wealth is already decided. Receive this truth. Accept this truth. Live this truth. Write in the comments, "My wealth is already decided." Make this declaration and enter into the certainty of your prosperity. Declare that you are accepting what is already yours. The moment you declare this, your manifestation accelerates, and the already decided wealth begins to flow into your physical reality. If this message has touched your heart, please share with 3 people who need to hear this. Subscribe to this channel so you never miss a prophetic message about your abundance. And if this has truly blessed you, show your support with a super thank you of $100. Your gift demonstrates your faith and aligns you with the abundance principle of giving and receiving. The testimony of transformation. Your story begins now. Someone is reading this right now, and your life is about to change forever. This is not the beginning of your transformation. This is the continuation of a transformation that has already begun in the spiritual realm. The angels have already moved. The universe has already shifted. Heaven has already released provision toward you. What you are experiencing right now is the bridge between the invisible promise and the visible manifestation. I see people all around the world whose lives have been completely transformed by understanding the principles I have shared with you today. I see families that went from crisis to comfort in weeks. I see individuals who went from unemployed to employed in unexpected ways. I see businesses that went from closing to thriving. I see people who went from drowning in debt to overflowing in abundance. These are not stories. These are testimonies of what happens when someone fully aligns with their divine inheritance. There is a woman who was working 3 jobs and still could not pay her bills. She was exhausted, broken, depleted. She came to understand the principle of miracle money. She released her desperation. She activated her faith. She declared her abundance. Within 3 weeks, she received an inheritance from a relative she barely knew. That inheritance was enough to clear all her debt and provide a cushion of security. Within 2 months, she received a job offer for a position she had not even applied for, with a salary that doubled her previous highest income. Her testimony is your future. There is a man who had been struggling his entire life to break free from generational poverty. His parents were poor. His grandparents were poor. His great-grandparents were poor. The poverty was so deep, so entrenched, that it seemed impossible to overcome. He understood the principle of breaking the generational curse. He made the declaration. He spoke the words of power. He aligned his faith with his intention. Within 6 months, he started a business that became unexpectedly profitable. Within a year, he had created more wealth than his family had accumulated in 3 generations. His testimony is your legacy. There is a couple who had been married for 20 years, struggling financially the entire time. They lived paycheck to paycheck. They fought about money. They had no vision for their future. They came to understand the millionaire's secret of passive income creation. They began to build systems instead of just working. They invested their earnings instead of spending them. They educated themselves about wealth creation. Within 5 years, they had built multiple passive income streams. Now, they work less than half the hours they used to work, yet earn 3 times the money. Their testimony is your freedom. There is a young person who felt hopeless, trapped by circumstances, limited by their background. They understood that their wealth is already decided. They activated the certainty principle. They shifted from if to when. They positioned themselves to receive what was already theirs. Opportunities appeared, doors opened, synchronicities accelerated. Within a year, they had created a completely different life trajectory. Their testimony is your breakthrough. These testimonies are not unusual. These testimonies are not rare. These testimonies are the expected outcome when someone understands and implements the principles of divine abundance. You are not reading about miracles that only happen to special people. You are reading about transformations that happen to ordinary people who understand extraordinary principles. But here is what I need you to understand. These testimonies are not just about these individuals. These testimonies are about their families. The woman who received the inheritance, her children now have college funds. Her grandchildren will be born into a different financial reality than she was. The man who broke the generational curse, his children will inherit not just money, but financial consciousness. His grandchildren will grow up knowing that abundance is normal. The couple who built passive income streams, their children will have a completely different education about money than most people. Their grandchildren will inherit both wealth and wisdom. This is the power of generational transformation. This is why the principles I have shared with you are so critical. You are not just transforming your own life, you are transforming your entire bloodline. You are not just becoming prosperous, you are becoming the source of prosperity for generations. You are not just receiving a blessing, you are becoming a blessing. The question I am asking you is this: will you be one of the testimonies? Will your story be one that inspires others? Will your transformation become the template for your family's future? Or will you dismiss this message? Will you return to your old patterns? Will you miss the opportunity that is being presented to you? I am standing before you as a witness to what is possible. I am speaking to you as someone who has seen thousands of lives transformed. I am declaring to you with absolute certainty that your transformation is not only possible, it is inevitable if you will accept it. Your abundance is not coming. Your abundance is. Your breakthrough is not in the future. Your breakthrough is now. Your legacy is not something you will build. Your legacy is something you are building right now with the decisions you make in this moment. The most important decision you will make today is not what to eat, what to wear, or where to go. The most important decision you will make today is whether you will accept the abundance that is being offered to you. Will you accept your divine inheritance? Will you claim your prosperity? Will you receive your blessing? Will you step into your wealth? This is the moment. This is the threshold. This is the dividing line between the old you and the new you. On one side of this line is limitation, struggle, and the continuation of old patterns. On the other side is abundance, freedom, and generational prosperity. Which side will you choose? I am prophesying over you one final time. Your life is changing. The evidence will appear. The confirmation will come. The manifestation will accelerate. In the days and weeks ahead, you will see signs of your coming abundance. Pay attention to these signs. Celebrate these signs. Give thanks for these signs. Because these signs are the evidence that your testimony is being written right now. You are the generation that breaks the curse. You are the generation that builds the legacy. You are the generation that transforms your family. You are the one the universe has been waiting for. You are the breakthrough. You are the abundance. You are the answer to your family's prayers. Declare in the comments one final time, "My testimony begins now." Make this declaration and let the universe record it. Let heaven document your commitment. Let your family witness your courage. The moment you make this declaration, your transformation accelerates, your blessing manifests, and your testimony begins to unfold. If this entire message has touched your heart and changed your consciousness, please share this video with 3 people who need this word. Your sharing is not just giving information. Your sharing is releasing blessing. When you share this, you are multiplying the impact. You are blessing others. You are becoming a distributor of divine abundance. Subscribe to this channel so you never miss a prophetic message, a spiritual revelation, or a word of abundance. When you subscribe, you are positioning yourself to receive continuous blessing, continuous guidance, continuous transformation. Show your faith and your alignment by giving a super thank you of $100. Your gift is not just a transaction. Your gift is a declaration of your faith. Your gift is your active participation in the principle of giving and receiving. Your gift activates the law of reciprocity and positions you to receive abundance multiplied back to you. When you give $100 with faith, you are planting a seed of faith that will harvest abundance beyond measure. Your heavenly gift is not coming. Your heavenly gift is already here. Receive it, accept it, walk in it, live it, become it. Your transformation starts now.